Hello, 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 hello,
Hello!
and welcome to Project Nigel. Well, today I've already started doing some junk moving. And I say junk moving because I'm always surrounded by junk. And when I say junk, I mean car parts. I had to move my bike out of the way and my notice board is broken. This trolley's got some stuff on it and there's some carpet there, as you can see, and there's a seat, and I've been moving these seats out because I want to get to this box of alternators. In that box of alternators are alternators from other cars than Rover, and that means that they're completely useless, aren't they? I don't really give a toss about Vauxhall Astras or Ford Focus. Come down to the box to see whether I can find myself a regulator. That's right, all of these alternators were working when they were put into the box, so my presumption is they will still be working. And one of them may, if I can find a Bosch alternator, it could save, an alternator for a car I do want to help. Oh. Lovely. That's only taken me 5 minutes to find out I haven't got the correct one. Some things are easy to share. Some things are nice to share. When you go out for a beer with your friend and you share some time together, that's nice. But Nigel and Kev are sharing an alternator. That's like sharing a penis. Next to the box of alternators I have a box of turbos, and rather fortunately had an alternator in the bottom, and this appears to be the correct one. That's what I need, the regulator, so I can fix another alternator so that both Kev and Nigel can have their own alternators. Especially being as the amount of hassle that I've had to go to put the one back onto Nigel because of rather dodgy bracketry. Did you know that bracketry was a word? I certainly didn't. And the really good thing is that this came off a Volkswagen Golf. So, who cares about that? Seen drinking tea enough, am I? Although the alternator came from a different car, it is a Bosch alternator, like I have on the cars I have there, and that bit is the same. So, there's the old one, which doesn't work, and there's a new one, or a second-hand one, that should work. So let's stick it together and hope for the best. That alternator is ready to go back on. Kev, 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 the custard missile. Kev, 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 the custard missile. A bit harmony. Kev. No, let's not bother. If you've been watching my videos recently, you'll have seen me fit an alternator way too many times to this car. Hopefully this will be the last time I do it. Come on, Jackie. One of these birdies sounds like it's singing happy birthday to you. currently I'm scouring the floor for a bolt for the tensioner on the custard missile. I left it on the scuttle panel and then it got driven around the yard a couple of times quite vigorously while we tried to tow Nigel into action, and I think it went missing during that instant. Missed. Get to spot things like that at least. That doesn't belong there. I know I'm getting boring with this, but every time I look at it I just want to take pictures of it. I have to admit I'm rather frustrated by the custard missile. That's another alternator fitted, which took me longer than it should have done due to some complications, and it doesn't work. So another regulator that I found doesn't work. That's a car that I've acquired to try and make some sort of living on, and all it's doing is using up my time. That's, I think, the third day I've spent quite a while on just trying to sort one thing or another out on it, and I've spent a day just taking stickers off of it, and I still have it, still have the thing. It's, yeah, I'm a bit frustrated. I am. Oh yeah. At what point, after a head gasket has been done, can you start giving it a bit of a thrashing? I've done 113 miles in it so far, and it's all been pretty gentle. It's only gone to just over 3,000 RPM. That's plenty enough to actually move around, not get stuck anywhere, but it is nowhere near its power band, is it? And one of these, and I'm kind of keen to start kicking its head in, as they say. I must say it's not something I ever say. That's the first time I've ever used that as a phrase in reference to, you know, driving your car a bit more aggressively. I've heard plenty of people say it, but I've never said it myself. And to be honest, I probably never will again, because it annoyed me. It annoyed me hearing my voice say kicking its head in. It's just so chavvy. Anyway, I'm back at work and I've made a decision about something. Yeah. Do I get rid of the MG badge? You may well know, yesterday my kettle broke down and I couldn't find an appliance mechanic anywhere that could fix it for me. So today I simply had to go and buy a new one, because life without cups of tea is not bearable. Obviously, I cannot continue without paying homage to this Russell Hobbs kettle that has seen me through so many years of tea drinking. It's been marvellous. And what can I do with this? This kettle never even ended up with a name. Not like Tony and the Bandit. Even Bernard's got a name. That's just a bench. But this, well, yeah, it's called Russell, isn't it? Because Russell Hobbs has got a full name already. But what can I do to truly show my appreciation for such a useful tool that is now no longer of any use? That's going to take some doing, get rid of this sticky mess. That's the fourth time I've changed the bonnet on that. That means this car has had 5 bonnets so far. Gold one, then I put a red one on, then I put a blue one on, then I put a black one on, and then now the yellow one. I think that's better. Does it look better than the black bonnet? I think it does.